convince Nnamdi Kanu, you can't. No facts to that effect. Let him go. You won't, because you want to keep him as a political prisoner. You want just to detain him to show it as a case of man past man. But is that fair? Wasn't that an act of injustice? And for how long are you supposed to continue this barbaric act? I mean, those in charge. But I just want to believe that the end to all this madness is near. Because the people, or should I say the man, who knows the language of Nigeria, who understands the language that Nigerian government or the so-called Nigerian leader understood, are already taking up this matter. I think Omoyele Sowore has called for a peaceful march against this unlawful detention, and he has called on the major stakeholders in the southeastern part of Nigeria, which is a very welcome one. Omoyele Sowore has been doing great things for Nigerians and Nigeria, but this one is another very greater one. Kudos, sir. I know many don't like it. I know that many of your Yorubas, I mean those dumb bigots from the forest of Oshogbo, will be very angry because this is a Yoruba man fighting for an Igbo man. I think that's the only way Nigeria would have moved forward if everybody have this spirit of oneness. Do you have to divide yourself by tribes when you call yourself one Nigeria? You don't have to. So Sowore, kudos. Thank you for the people you've called upon. And I have seen so many positive response. And I want to believe that these responses will give birth to something meaningful. Because this unlawful detention should end. This madness should end. How long does it take to convict a criminal or a suspect if they are actually guilty? How long? Nnamdi Kanu has been there for almost forever. They're never going to get conviction. Every time they start a trial afresh, you want to keep him there forever. Are you guys okay? If he was guilty of the allegations against him, he should be in the prison now serving his jail terms. But that you've not been able to convince him by now, meaning he's innocent, then why not let him go? You are keeping him there in the DSS facility. I think this is something I also did not even understand. Is the DSS facility a detention facility for people awaiting trial? So a suspect will be taken to court or to be remanded to the prison custody from where they'll be coming to court. That is if they are denied bail. You understand? But in the case of this Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know why it has to be in the DSS facility. That shows that there are some powerful interests who want to keep him where they want and how they want it. That is not justice. That is madness. That shouldn't be happening in any country at this time and age. So, as for Omoyele Sowore, regardless of how this story will end, I think majority of the well-meaning Nigerians, those that are against injustice, will tell you thank you for coming up with this. Because we've already seen some of the Eastern stocks, most especially the National Assembly, revolting, supporting this move, and now they could not raise their voices. Where have this guy been all this while? It has to take a Yoruba man to start this movement. Although, from the Nigeria, I also know, the Nigerian my people also know, if an Eastern person has started this, maybe it would have been a different response. IPOB people, they want to release their leader. People are going to say, why did Peter Obi not start this? If Peter Obi have initiated this, I'm very sure so many people that are showing up now will not show up, because they will definitely attach politics to it. They will tell you want to gain a political, you want to score more political points. So I think the best man, the right man for the job, did the job. And Omoyele Sowore, you are wonderful. We appreciate you, and I'll keep saying that. I don't know, it's unfortunate everybody cannot like you. You are not perfect, you also have your flaws. But on this one, this is just one of those brilliant initiatives and one of those brilliant moves. I'm surprised that the likes of Atiku Abubakar, who is not even an Easterner, is already making himself available and is fully in support of this. If you are a Nigerian, regardless of where you are, regardless of the capacity, condemn what is wrong. Condemn injustice. So this march, which I wish I could be on Abuja. Oh, I wish I have what it takes to be on Abuja on that set date. Because this is an area I enjoy so much. It is Nnamdi Kanu there. Now tomorrow it might be you, it might be your uncle, it might be someone that's dear to you. The injustice must not be allowed to stand. It's that simple. So, however, I don't know how some of these Yoruba people, those that don't understand that Nigeria is one, in as much as some Igbo people may want to tell me that Nnamdi Kanu is not a Nigerian. For now, he's still a Nigerian. There's no official Biafra yet. Republic of Biafra is not declared yet. You guys are still agitating. So while you are agitating, you are all still Nigerians. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that is the bitter fact. You get the point. So please, kudos to Omoyele Sowore, and let everybody that are available, that can make it, be available for this match. It's a peaceful match. unless maybe the Nigerian government choose to do it otherwise. I'm aware now that the DSS are already calling some key individuals that are notably mentioned in this movement. DSS, Mona Park, where if you have a country where the people can emulate what has happened in Nepal, the DSS, you all will be running. You don't always have to support injustice because you are a merely errand boy at the disposal of your paymaster. Let the wish of the people sometimes prevail. This man has been in your detention for so long, which is an evidence that he's guilty of nothing, or that you guys are unable to prove anything against him. Why don't let him go? Why don't let him go? Please, I wait to see the outcome of this match, but I am very sure it will be positive. Enough of this rubbish.